And what is up guys, Fed here, and today we're back for another video. Today we'll be ranking rivals in the Pokemon franchise, alright? First of all, we'll start with Barry, but before I start, I just want to say that not many of you are subscribed. Not many of the people who watch my video are subscribed, like 6%. So if you've been watching the videos for a while, consider subscribing, it'll really help. Alright, now let's get started. So let's start off with Barry. So Barry is a pretty good rival, I'm gonna be honest. Pretty good. He has a pretty good personality. He's pretty strong. He also, he has a lot of character development at the end. At the beginning, he was really cocky, and after he lost, but then at the end of the game, he lost to Mars, and they kind of gave him a reality check and became a better rival. That person became a better trainer, and I thought that was really cool. Right. Next up, we have Bede. I mean, he's not the worst rival, right? He's not the worst one, but his design is not very cool. He kind of looks like a grandmother, and he becomes a gym leader at the end, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Bede. But yeah, next up we have Blue. Obviously S tier. I prefer rivals that are actually your enemy, right? They kind of your asshole. They kind of feel like they oppose you in a way, right? And Blue is the perfect representation of that, right? And yeah, before Gen 3 where your rivals were depicted as your friends, Blue is a really good rival. That was before they made rivals your friend. I really like that. They should make more rivals that oppose you. But yeah, actually I guess Bede is kind of an opposition, so I'm gonna put him in B. But yeah, when it comes to, but I don't know, I don't like Bede's character that much, but Blue is just a lot better. Next up we have Bianca. I'm going to put her in A. She's an amazing rival, great character. I'm a pretty big fan of Bianca, right? And in Black 2 White 2, she becomes a professor's assistant, becomes a really good part of the game, right? Really big part of good part of Gen 5, and I think I need to put her in A. Next up we have Brendan. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Brendan, but we're gonna put him in B. Right. Next up, Callum. I didn't really like Callum, and actually, wait. I should rank Brandon and May. Actually, no. I feel like May is a little bit better than Brandon because they have a very similar personality, but I just think that personality fits May better than it does Brendan. That's why I'm putting May over Brandon. I think she's just a superior one out of the duo, right? And next up, we have Sharon. I'm a really big fan of Sharon, actually. Really big fan of him. I think he's a really good rival, but I don't think he's better than Barry. He's an S tier rival in my eyes. How serious he is when it comes to Pokemon battling. But he has a good balance between opposition and friend, right? He's your friend through the game, but he also when he wants to oppose you, he will. He's a really serious trainer, and I think that's what makes him a great rival. Right? Next up, we have Gladion. This one's a little bit biased, but I'm a really big fan of Gladion. Right? He's the same as Blue, right? He's an opposition. He's really good at being your opposition throughout the game. But then at the end of the game, you guys make up and become friends, and I think that's really cool, right? That whole journey, becoming enemies, here's being part of Team Scouts and becoming your friend is really cool, and that's why I'm putting him in S tier. Next up, we have How. So How is, I don't know. I was never a big fan of How and Hop, so I'm going to put them here. Actually, no, How was cool. Actually, no, How was a little bit cooler than, actually, he's not as good as these guys. He's better than Bede, but I'm going to put How here because, I mean, he wasn't amazing, but he wasn't bad. I changed my opinion, this is the third time I changed my opinion about him in the video, so for now we're just going to leave him in B. Next up we have Hugh. He was just a really cool he was a really cool rival, and he has a really good battle music that fits him really well. So yeah, I think that's great. So that's why I'm gonna put him in S tier, because he's a really good character. He's an overall good character, and S tier fits him pretty well. Also, he's a really cool rival. He's a really cool team. You guys do work together, but he's not it's not no, it's all sunshine and rainbows. You guys do end up fighting. Same thing with Sharon. He's a really serious trainer, and that's why I think he belongs in S tier. Next up, we have Avery. I'm gonna put him in D. Next up, we have Clara. Well, just to not piss off her fan base too much, I'm going to put her in B. And yeah, let's breeze through like some of these. Next up we have Marnie. She's okay. Alright, she's like one of the better, like out of the three, she's probably the best rival. But yeah. Next up we have Nimona. I'm a really big fan of Nimona. I think Nimona belongs in A. It's a really cool rival, you know, she's a really good ally to the character. And you like, and at the end, like when you like reality check her by beating her, right? It's really cool. And next up we have N. Do I even need to say anything about N? N is just an overall great character. I think N is the character like everyone tries to be, right? He can speak to Pokemon. And he's present in 2 games. He's one of the best, he's probably the best written character in all, like the entire franchise. Him and Getsus are some of the best written characters, and that is amazing. I found that amazing. Also, next up we have Serena. Actually no, Callum is the better rival here, I'll be honest. Actually wait, no, Serena does fit better as your rival, though, in my opinion, but yeah. Okay, next up we have Shauna. I don't know, I'm gonna put Shauna, Trevor, and Tierno here. Actually, I like Trevor the best out of these 3. I think Trevor is the best, but yeah. I don't have much to say about these guys. Like, Trevor is like the photographer, like this guy's a dancer and she's the person who loves mazes. But yeah, those are, I don't know, I don't think these are really good personality traits. But yeah, next up we have Silver. Actually, wait. When it comes to being a character, right? N is a good character. He's well written, great rival, great trainer. But Silver, right? We can all agree he's one of the best rivals in the franchise. Wait, I'm gonna rearrange this a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna put Hugh here. I'm gonna move Sharon to A tier. Right there. And yeah, I think this is good. But Silver, you know, I don't have much to say. Orbital Silver has the best rival. Like, Silver is actually your enemy throughout the game, and I think it's really cool. It's like to see like you guys have an actual rivalry. Like you guys actually want to like defeat each other and like surpass and become the better trainer. Or with all these other rivals, you guys want to grow together as a team and like become strong and learn the power of Pokemon or some crap. But yeah, I think Silver is the best rival in the franchise. Trey, he's not a very good rival. I'm gonna put him in D tier. And Wally, you know, Wally dies at the end of the game. I might as well put him in A, you know, just like, you know, he dies, you know, we're gonna put some respect on his name. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.